This video is intended for audiences over the age of 13. If you are not 13 years or older, please click away from this video now. You have been warned. What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with the toy room. It is that time. It is time for another toy room tour. This is going to be for January of 2020. We are right at the tail end of January here, and I haven't changed, I wouldn't say like too much. I mean, I've added stuff in and moved stuff around, but as far as like major changes, everything is pretty much the same, which is usually the case. Like, I haven't really done anything major since I moved the brand new arcade one up in here back in November, I want to say. And I do have to give my usual disclaimer for anybody here who may be new. This is my temporary living situation, so this is not even close to half of my collection. Everything's in boxes and storage in the garage and whatnot. So this is just everything that I've pretty much collected over the last like year and a half, 2 years more or less. And I think that's pretty much it. You guys that have been here for a while are pretty much familiar with everything and how these tours work. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the toy room tour of January 2020. All right, so as usual, we're going to be starting right here at the entrance of the room. You can see here is the door. I have this Walt Disney World calendar right here, which is pretty cool. So you can see that right there. It's got a whole bunch of different things, if I can do this with one hand, different themes and whatnot around the park. So you got Rock and Roller Coaster right there. So that's pretty nice. I really do like that. And coming over here to my little like nightstand type of thing here, we have my LED smart bulbs right here. They just change colors and whatnot. And then I have my Google Home right there that controls everything in my room. I just placed my JBL Pulse here because I was just using it before this video, but this is a really cool Bluetooth speaker. I really love that. And then I have my Lego clock right there, which is pretty nice, and a wireless charger there, but that's not really important. We have the bed here, which takes up a good amount of space because it is a queen size bed, and then I have Sparky's bed right here. But yeah, so this, I can't wait till I finally can separate the bedroom and the toy room and get this big thing out of the way. But anyways, that's another topic for another day. So right here we have the command center, which you guys should all be familiar with the setup, but if you're new, I just have some of my systems displayed here and whatnot. So right over here, starting over here, I'm sure some of this is dusty. I did try and dust some of it beforehand, but we have my NES, NES Advantage, NES Mini, and then some boxes for the stuff right there. I have my Super Nintendo Mini, my Super Nintendo 3DS, and then again boxes for everything right there. Nintendo 64, GameCube with the Game Boy player, and the screen that you can attach to it right here. So this flips open and it has a screen, so you can take that and play on the go. My Wii Mini, my PS2, PS3 Fat, PS4 Pro Spider-Man edition, as you can see right there. Nintendo Switch Launch Day Edition, Xbox One 2013 Launch Day Edition, and the Xbox One X. This is the Sega Genesis Mini. I used to have a Sega Genesis portable charging hub, and I get the two confused, but this is the Sega Genesis Mini DirecTV box, part of my surround sound system. The Kinect, because I actually do like using it for voice commands, and the PlayStation Classic. And then I have Disney Plus running on the TV here. This is a 55-inch, I believe. It's 50 or 55, I always forget, but it's a Samsung 4K TV. Really love that right there. And coming over here, this is my review station. So I have my my Surface Book 2, I believe this is what this is. I won this in a contest, which is pretty crazy. It's like a $3,300 laptop right here, but really, really cool. I absolutely love this thing. This thing's a beast. And then again, like I said, this is my review station, so anytime you guys see me doing reviews, it's right here. It is a little bit of a mess right now. I also forgot to mention, I'm kind of into puzzles now, so I've been picking up puzzles lately. I got these all for $1 each at Walgreens when they were getting rid of all the Christmas stuff. And I mean, for $1 each, you really can't beat that. And they're blockbuster movie poster puzzles. So you see Animal House, and right here we have Jaws, and then E.T. And then Christina bought this Disney puzzle right here. And then I got this hat right there. If you guys know what movie that's from, I mean, you pretty much should if you know Disney. But yeah, that was a pretty cool hat I got for like $5. So my review station's always a mess. I just kind of throw things there. But I forgot to mention, right here, right above the bed, is this 1,000 piece Disney World puzzle that we built. Basically glued it together, made it all one big piece, and then hung it up on the wall. I just think that's a really, really cool puzzle. It was a ton of fun to build, and it just looks really cool. So I'm probably gonna build all of those and just start making like displays of puzzles along the wall. I think that's pretty cool. Coming over here to the side of the bed, we have all of my Fast and the Furious collection right here. These are the 1/24 scale. You guys should be familiar with all the reviews I've done of these. And then also a wireless charger down there, and the Red Ranger helmet. And then I have some images of Sparky and some Star Wars posters there. I have some of my Fiats poking behind here. I've been opening the window lately, so the shades kind of got in the way of that. Coming above the TV here, and I know I'm all over the place, but coming over the TV here, we have all of my NECA video game figures that go along the sides, go along the front, and then wrap around the sides here, so you can see the God of War and Gremlins right there, and then we have all them right there. I think I have all of them except for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and maybe a Terminator, I'm not sure. And then here are some of my Pops. Some of these are old, some of these are new, some of these you haven't seen before, but I'll just kind of pan through them right there. So I don't really have any organization to them. I mean, I kept all the Disney stuff with Disney. And then we have the new Pokemon ones right here, which are just awesome. And I got these 3D printed glasses off of Etsy for like $5 for the Squirtle, so I can have a Squirtle Squad Squirtle. And it's literally just 3D printed and slides right over the face, and that's just awesome. So I love that. And just continuing on this way, this is the flocked version, and this is a standard release right there. And then I moved some around over here. So I just recently picked up this Muhammad Ali one. I thought it was awesome. That whole black and white vibe to it just looks awesome right there. So, and coming alongside, I moved Biggie over here. Unfortunately, I would have liked to keep him up in front, but I had to move him here to the side next to the MTV Moon Man one, which is just so cool. I really, really love that one. And then coming over here, we have my Spider-Man posters. Not much has changed. Actually, nothing's changed here. Again, my arcade one-ups. We have the Marvel superheroes, the Street Fighter, and the Final Fight ones right there. And I just absolutely love all of these right here. And then we have down here the child, or as everyone else refers to him, Baby Yoda. Christina actually painted this, which is pretty cool. So I got to find somewhere to hang this up. So this will be up on display shortly. I just didn't have time to do that today. I'm gonna stick that right there in the corner. And then I have some of the Michael Jordan Funko Pops. These are the deluxe 10-inch versions, I believe, and these things are huge and I love them. We have my LED light bars that keep falling, so there's nothing I can really do about that. And then all these posters and stuff are the same right here. Hung up these Toy Story Hot Wheels, which are just awesome. Another smart bulb right here that changes colors. Jurassic Park, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith, a little air freshener right there. And then coming down here, we got my like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys do that. Pixar ball, some other random stuff here. Again, it's a lot of just random stuff. You know, all stuff that I collect and whatnot. My Happy Meal 40th anniversary box. Then coming over here, I know for sure all this is dusty because I did not dust this section. I dusted pretty much everywhere else, but just getting in here was going to be way too hard to dust everything. But you can see just all the different stuff that I got going on through here. I got little arcades back there, Funko Pops, a bunch of Hot Wheels, all these Back to the Future figures and whatnot right here, Funko Pops again, the hoverboard, pictures that change as you look at it from different angles from Back to the Future, a whole bunch more die-cast cars from Hot Wheels and other brands as well, and just a whole bunch. Like, this whole section back here is just completely random. There's no rhyme or reason to anything, but you know, it works out. You know, it is what it is. And then more of those NECA figures, some more of the Happy Meal toys, some more of the Happy Meal toys over here. And then I still don't know how I amassed a VHS collection, but somehow I had, let me flip the light on over here. There we go. So I have a VHS collection, and this was all in the last couple months. Most of these got donated to me by a friend, but this is just awesome. So there's my VHS collection right there, and then my Nintendo Switch arcade cabinet that I made out of cardboard. And what else do we have? I'm working with very limited space back here, as you can see, but here is my video game display shelf that has literally every single video game in my collection. Well, not every single, not the handheld, but everything else all in my collection here. I've gone through this entire thing before. I'll leave that video at the end of this video if you guys want to check that out. But basically it starts with NES, goes to Super Nintendo, then goes to Nintendo 64, then it goes to GameCube, Wii, and Switch, or Wii U and Switch. Then I got the PSP games, PS2 games, and the reason I put the PS2 before PS1 is because this shelf right here was specifically designed for only CD cases, basically. So I had to fit my DS and PS1 stuff here. So I have all of that right there. And goes PS2, PS3, PS4, and then Xbox, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. So this thing is massive. It's awesome. It's over 6 feet tall, or it might be exactly 6 feet tall. And I just have random figures and whatnot scattered all throughout it right here. As you can see, just random Nintendo figures, Happy Meal figures, also some Sonic figures just because why not. The Mario Kart Hot Wheel line is here as well, World of Nintendo figures, and some other random Hot Wheels with Rocket League and whatnot. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Now I have a mess over here, this whole pile of stuff that I still need to kind of go through and sort. I got boxes and Funko Pops and everything that I need to go through. I just didn't have time to do that today. Then coming over here is my movie collection, which hasn't really changed much at all, and some other Funko Pops. This is the latest addition to my collection. Now, I've had this in my collection for the longest. It's my Kobe Bryant jersey, but now I actually hung it up and displayed it in my room because if you guys know the tragedy that happened just Sunday, just a couple days ago, Kobe Bryant passed away in a horrible, oh man, I don't even want to talk about it. But anyways, rest in peace, Kobe. You'll forever be on the wall, in the toy room, in the game room. And yeah, anyways, I'm about to get emotional here, so I'm gonna start talking about that. Moving on over here, I just have a bunch of random PlayStation Funko Pops, PS1 classic box, and then my entire Avatar collection right here with the Funkos and the latest Diamond Select figures. I'm still on the hunt for that Zuko, and then you guys can see all of that right there. And I do have an Atari 2600 somewhere back there, but and then coming over here, this is actually the newest thing in my collection. I picked this up yesterday. Somebody was throwing it away at my job, and it's just a little mini TV, which is really cool. It can run on batteries or a 12-volt cable, and I don't know, I just thought it was something cool to display, and it's super tiny. I mean, look at that. Anyways, some Genesis games right here, my PS1 and my Dreamcast right there, alongside the Sega Genesis original model. And I have some of these new Jack-specific Sonic action figures and my Nintendo Switch Lite box right there. And then nothing's changed here. Sega Saturn, PSP, Sega Genesis Portable, other random Sega stuff right here. My Shaq Fu Arizona iced tea type of drink or whatever. And then all my handheld stuff. So look at that beauty shot right there. I actually did dust it, and I can already see there's dust on it, but I did dust it. So if you look at the last video compared to this video, it is much cleaner. So I hope you guys enjoy that right there. And then a bunch of different Xboxes from the 360, the original, all throughout there. And what else? I think that is pretty much it. I mean, again, it's just a bunch of random stuff here and there scattered all throughout. Like, I got stuff back here that I even forget about. And like I said, this is only a portion of my collection. This is my temporary living situation, so nothing is really completely organized the way I would like it. But it is what I have to deal with. Let me flip the screen up so I can see you guys. There we go. So that is the tour. That is pretty much it. You know, I know I'm always with these tours kind of all over the place, and it's kind of like this room. This room is set up to be kind of like all over the place. It's not really organized like my last toy room was. I just kind of have stuff, you know, where they fit, where they look good, and you know, I think it's okay. I'm really happy about having that Kobe jersey, man. It's so sad what happened to him and his daughter and everybody else involved in that, man. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the room tour for January 2020. Be sure to check out all of my other toy room tours, especially some of my older ones, so you can really see everything that I have in my collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. So stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.